Okay, we're about to get started. We have Goffstown visiting Concord. Goffstown comes in at 2-2. Victories over Girton and Alvern. And their losses are to Wyndham and someone else who I forgot. And Concord's got 2 wins, 2 losses, and a tie. Nice pass by Alejo there. Don's coming up the left. Goffstown can't quite clear it. They send it up the line. Meyer deflects that one out of bounds. So Goffstown with the throw in. Matt steps in, pokes it away. Goffstown's pressing up that right touch line. Nick DeBono brings it in, then runs into some trouble. And that looks like it's out off of Goffstown. So Matt DeRocher with the big throw down the line. Tries to find Don in the corner. Heads it towards Jock. Jock gets it on his foot. Over to Samir. Samir's got a little space. He sees Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes is the right back. Ben Hughes kind of whiffs on that. Meyer is in pursuit. Ben Hughes, and that's off Goffstown for a Concord throw-in. So Concord has Nader Wachter in goal today. He's stepping in for Max Leahy. Our back line looks like Coach has settled on a back line. He's got Nick DeBono and Jimmy Rudakenga as your center backs. Matt DeRocher is your left back, and Ben Hughes has taken over that right back position. Your center defensive mids, once again, are Samir, Darji, and Ben Mazer. Alejo's playing also at the midfield, sort of your offensive midfield. Jock as the striker. Don Yemo on your left wing, and Meyer Cooper on your right wing. Couple players still injured. AJ Darji is still out. Nick Reynolds is still out. And O'Day looks like he might be ready to go today. O'Day's back in uniform today. So Concord almost at full strength, or at least getting there. All right, so Ben Hughes getting ready for the throw-in. He sees Meyer Cooper. Meyer gets a head on it. Alejo. Goffstown with a nice piece of passing there. A lot of one-touch passes. They see some space in the middle. Samir steps to it. Ben can't get a foot on it, but now he's got another chance. Ben Hughes is challenging. Meyer to Ben, to Samir, to Alejo. Alejo's going to turn it upfield. He's got Don on his left. He sees Matt DeRocher. Matt takes it in stride. Back to Alejo. Alejo tries to push that in a little seam there. Don's going to keep putting the pressure on, comes up with it. Nice cut back. Finds Alejo with some space. Alejo sees Ben. Ben cuts it back to Matt DeRocher on the left side. Ooh, a lot of contact there. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for Concord. All right, so Jock's lining up for this free kick. They're sending Jimmy Rudakenga up into the box. He's dangerous in the air. Matt DeRocher, Nick DeBono, and Ben Hughes drop back for Concord. So Jock puts that near goal a little high. And that's going to be a goal kick for Goffstown. Goffstown with the goal kick. Finds the middle of the field. Ben Hughes challenges. Goffstown sends it forward, and Jimmy's able to knock that one out of bounds for a Goffstown throw-in. Concord's marking up. They find some space in the middle. Ben Hughes with the header wins that first one. Goffstown wins the second ball, but Ben Mazer finds it. Passes to Samir. Samir turns around to his right. Sends it forward to Meyer. A little foot race here. Meyer is able to get there. Can he cross it? Can't quite get around on it. Sends it over the net. So another goal kick for Goffstown. Hey, you're up next, Declan. And Alejo wins that first one, gets a header, sees Jock. Jock can maybe, ooh, Jock, no whistle. Ref says shoulder to shoulder. Jock gets up and keeps fighting. Nice tackle by Jock there. Come up with the ball. Ooh. Now they're going to whistle that one on Alejo. A lot of contact in that middle part of the field. So we got a free kick for Goffstown right here. Goffstown controls it briefly, and Samir sends it across midfield. And another header for Samir. Uses his body to shield the ball. Turns around, turns to his left, cuts it back to his right. Sends it ahead. Nice pass to Jock. Jock's on that left side. He's got a one-on-one here. He's going to step over a couple times. Nice move. He's in the box. Goffstown gets a foot on it. So it looks like Alejo, he's got a dangerous left foot. He can put this one in front. Doesn't make it through. And there's Matt DeRocher. Samir. And that's going to be a throw-in for Goffstown. Good little opportunity for Concord there. Can't come up with a goal. Goffstown player now looks like he got shaken up on that play. But I think he's going to get up and maybe be ready to go. So we have a throw-in for Goffstown. We're about 6.5 minutes in, still 0-0. That throw-in, nothing doing for Goffstown, so we're going to have a throw-in now for Concord. Matt DeRocher tries to find Jock. Goffstown wins it, keeps it in the air. Nick DeBona with a nice header. Alejo, gets a little push behind. I think the refs are going to let those go, at least for now. Tries to chip it in the box. He's got Ben in pursuit. Ben's going to try to win this ball. Cuts it outside. He's got some space. He sees Meyer in the corner. Meyer's going one-on-one. What's he going to do? He sees Ben, and unfortunately they can't keep that one in bounds. So we got to throw in for Goffstown. Back about maybe 20. Back near their top of the 18-yard box. So Concord's going to try to put some pressure on here. Goffstown bounces it back and forth. Jock comes up with it. He's waiting to see how it develops. Sees Alejo. Alejo once again gets a little shove in the back. They're going to... Which way is this going? They caught whistle for offsides. Looked like on that far side. Ben Hughes lets it go over. Looks like he's going to win the race to this ball. Sends it up the line, finds Meyer. Meyer's got 2 men on him. Finds Ben. Ben sends it up to Meyer. Can't find him, though. But Alejo comes up with it. He's going to cut past, and that's going to be Concord throw-in. So Ben Hughes sees Alejo. A lot of white jerseys there. Ends up on Jock's foot. Jock's going to try and do something here. Jock beats a couple guys, but then Goffstown kicks it out of bounds. Another throw-in for Concord. Ben Hughes comes up for the throw-in. He's got Jimmy behind him. He's got Jock and Meyer and Alejo in front. He sends it to Jock in the corner. Right back to Ben. Ben sees Alejo. Alejo tries to get that in the box. Samir's there. And Jock. Goffstown comes up with it. A little stumble. Tries to send it up the line. Ben Hughes is there. Ben Hughes tries to switch. Looks like Don is there. Don's going to try to win this one. Gets trapped. Matt DeRocher puts on the pressure. Tries to get a foot in. Goffstown now countering. Gets in the middle. And we got another offsides. Looks like the Goffstown player was off and came back on before receiving the pass. So that was maybe the best run Goffstown's had so far. We're almost 10 minutes in. Concord seems to have a little bit more possession at this point, but still 0-0. Goffstown with the ball at midfield. They try to switch fields. They play it back. 22 chips it into the box. Jimmy wins that one. Jimmy's finds Alejo. Alejo's, that's onside right there. Jock got a little space. He's got green space in front of him. What's he going to do? Cut it back? Go for the nice defense. Oh, handball in the box. Ooh. Good break for Goffstown there. That looked like a pretty obvious handball. Ooh, some more contact. So far the refs have not whistled other than 2 offsides. They're letting him play. Sees Jock. Once again, Jock comes up with it. Sees Samir. Samir tries to push it to Jock. Ben to Alejo. Alejo's got a left foot. Be careful. Spinning in the box. Keeper makes a sliding save. Big punt. Jimmy's there. Wins the header. Towards Samir. And Don falls between them. Matt DeRocher running it down on the left side. And Nick's there. Passes it back up to Matt. Matt sees Alejo. Pretty good idea there. So this is going to be a throw-in for Concord. Some subs for Goffstown. Goffstown's making their second substitutions. A throw-in for Goffstown, excuse me. Jimmy steps in front of it, but Goffstown keeps the ball and then kicks it out of bounds. Matt DeRocher throws it down to Jock. Goffstown wins it. Nick stumbles, but is able to take possession. They're going to give a red throw in there. So Jock's putting pressure on. Goffstown tries to cut it in. Jock ends up, looks like he may get possession. He sees Alejo, cuts it back to Don, and Goffstown's able to send that out of bounds. Concord maybe goes with the quick throw in here. Quick throw into Jock again. Jock's spending a lot of time with the ball up there. Don comes up. He's got a good left foot too. Can he put it across? No one in the box. Ben Hughes lets it fly, goes wide. Good offering by Ben. Nice left foot, just wide. That looked pretty close, maybe a couple feet wide of the post there. It's a nice job coming up and firing. All right, another goal kick. It's going to go over Matt DeRocher's head. Nick is behind him. Nick's going to send it back toward Matt. Samir with a little volley. Goffstown. Jock tries to flick it over to Alejo. Doesn't quite work out, but Jock's still there. Ball's contested right now. Don with some pressure. There's Matt DeRocher with a nice challenge. Gets a head on it. See, Alejo sends it to Don. Concord's really working that left side. There's maybe, puts it in the box, puts it in a good spot. Matt, Goffstown may try to counter here. Jimmy puts on the pressure, a couple nice passes. They're up past midfield now. They got a rush coming. They got someone on the left off Ben Mazer. That one's off Samir. They keep finding the red jerseys. Ben dumps that one towards the left touchline. I think that's going to roll out of bounds. So Concord was able to withstand that little run, and it'll be a Goffstown throw-in. Matt DeRocher once again. Nice little passing in that area on the left side. Ends up with Jock again. Concord may want to try to switch fields here. They're spending a lot of time on that far end. Or maybe I just want to be able to see better. So throw in for Matt. Got Alejo. Alejo tries to send it forward, but Goffstown comes up with it. Here's another little rush for Goffstown. They seem to have numbers here, so we'll see how Jimmy does. Nick DeBono's recovering very quickly, and Jimmy sends that out of bounds for a Goffstown throw-in. About 15 minutes in now. Concord with its first substitution. Cam Littlefield's going to come in. I think he's going to be playing at the left wing position in for Don Yamo. Nice throw-in for Goffstown. Cam's there, gets a touch on it right away. First few seconds in the game. Meyer has a chance here. Meyer gets, this looks like it'll be a throw-in for Concord. It's a nice pass by Jock. Meyer was there. Forces Goffstown to send it out of bounds. Ben Hughes coming with the throw, and he's got Jimmy behind him. He's got Alejo, Jock, and Meyer near the edge of the box. He tries to send up to Meyer. Meyer's going the other direction. Another throw-in for Concord. Here's Ben Hughes again. He looks like he's going towards Alejo. Might make its way to Jock. Jock is going to, ooh. I think they're going to whistle that, so I think it's going to be a Concord free kick right on the edge of the box. Right near the end line. Right outside the box. Alejo puts that on the line. I think he's going to ask for some space here. This is a tough angle. I have to think Alejo's going to try to put it up high and see if Jimmy or Ben or Samir can. Oh. Nice pass by Alejo. Ben came in, had a nice chance on the ball, and it just was deflected. Goffstown defender was right there. Nick turns it outside, sends it up the line. That's going to stay in. It's going to go over his head. Ben Hughes is there for the header towards Meyer again. Meyer's now getting some action on this right side. Alejo tries to put it near the box. Cam's there. Can't get it, but Samir picks up the deflection. Sees Alejo making a run. I think there's a little miscommunication, but Concord keeps possession. Meyer with a nice little lead for Alejo. Alejo still fighting, and Goffstown's able to kick it out of bounds for a throw-in, prevent the corner. So Ben Hughes up again for the throw-in. He's got Jimmy behind him. He plays short to Meyer. Meyer plays right back to him, and we're back where we started. So Ben Hughes again, maybe goes a little deeper to Meyer again. This one stays in the vicinity. Jimmy ends up with it. Actually, Ben plays it back to Nick. Nick sees Cam wide, makes it through. Cam's going to be on that left foot. Cam's got a good left, but unfortunately that one rolls out of bounds for a Goffstown throw-in. Matt DeRocher challenges, can't get a foot on it, so Goffstown's going to try to take advantage of this. Nick's there and sends it out of bounds. Throw in Goffstown, and unfortunately that one bounces out of bounds. So Matt DeRocher tries to get up to Jock. Alejo's there, sends it into the Goffstown side of the field. Concord's putting some pressure on. No one there. Goffstown flicks it ahead to Matt, and Goffstown's going to try to play it back to the goalie. Maybe switch fields here. Meyer's there, so this is not easy. They play it up to Ben. Ben gets a foot on it. He sees Meyer. Can Meyer get there? It's rolling. Oh, he keeps it in. That's going to be Ben Hughes' ball. Ben's going to maybe send it in the box. There's Jock with a lot of space. Goffstown flies in, and they're able to get that one out of bounds. Oh. There's Frank coming back to watch the Concord soccer team. So Ben throws it into Jock. Jock controls it. Squares up. Another sub. It looks like Sujan is coming in for Meyer. I think they're going to put Sujan in that center defensive mid position and shift Ben over to the right wing. Ben Hughes throws it up to Alejo. Alejo near the end line, back to Ben Hughes. Ben tries to send it into the box, but once again, Goffstown's there to deflect it. Concord may have to try something a little different. That's, I think, 3 in a row that have just been harmlessly deflected out of bounds. Back to Alejo. Alejo is trapped on the side. Oh, that one he kicks off his own player. Now they've tried something different. They send it back to Jimmy. Jimmy is going to keep it. He loses it briefly. Regains it, sees Alejo, but Concord's going to try to keep the pressure on here. That looks like that's going to be Ben's ball. Ben finds Sujan, fresh in the game. Sujan feints to his right, passes into Alejo. Alejo sees Cam, hooks it into the box. Cam can't quite control that one. So another goal kick for Goffstown. The ball spending most of its time in this half of the field, but so far still 0-0. No goals to show for it. Sujan tries to win that one. Goffstown wins the second ball, but Matt DeRocher's there. Finds Alejo. Alejo and Jock have been possessing the ball quite well. Sujan turns it back, tries to regroup a little bit, but Goffstown ends up with it, and that one's out of bounds. That one, throw-in goes off Alejo for a Goffstown. Now Goffstown throw-in. They substitute. They're going to get a whistle on Sujan. I think that's our first whistle other than offsides. Sujan maybe with a little bit of a push there. No, we had Alejo at the end line. I forgot about that one. Ref's getting them set up. Goffstown coach a little indignant about this whole episode. The ref says enough is enough. I'm sure that's the last we'll hear from the Goffstown coach. Now throwing on the near side here for Goffstown. Jimmy's got some time and space, sends it to the middle for Sujan. Sujan back to Jimmy. Jimmy's got nice little cutback there. And that looks like Matt DeRocher catches that in stride. He's going to send that up to Jock. Jock's going to have no trouble. Goalie's out. Jock sends it in, left-footed. Ben. Ooh, Ben with a nice shot. Goalie fumbles it briefly, but is able to reel it in. So another good chance for Concord right there. They kind of sent it ahead to Jock with open space, and he was able to get something going. Beautiful by Sujan to bring that one down. Sees Samir. Samir to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes is going to send Ben Mazer. Ben makes the run. Alejo's there. Alejo's going to get there first. Out of bounds off Goffstown. Another throw-in for Concord. That was a great pass from Ben Hughes in the back. So Concord's trying to keep the pressure on here. Almost 25 minutes in. To Ben. Ben right back to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes to Ben Mazer. Ben Mazer sends it in the box. Matt DeRocher's there. Heads it. The ball's loose in the box. Poked out by Goffstown. Goffstown kind of a weak clear there, but for the time being, they may have it. Actually, Samir now and Ben Mazer right there. Nice move there. Ben's in pursuit. gets a foot on it, throw in Goffstown. Goffstown working this left side here. Samir gets a foot on it. Goffstown. Another physical tackle there. They're going to throw in for Goffstown. That's Jimmy. Takes it down, cuts it in. A little dangerous here. Finds Sujan. Oh. I mean, at a certain point, the refs can't help but whistle that one. You see the arms go away from the body. Sooner or later, that's going to get whistled. Wasn't especially powerful push, but I think both those players got a little tired. So Nick with the free kick here. Sends it up towards Jock. Jock can't get a head on it. Comes towards Ben. Throwing for Concord. Throwing for Concord. Ben Hughes looking for Jock and Alejo. Alejo leaves it for Jock. Jock steps on it. Goffstown ball here. Little miscommunication for Goffstown there, but they keep possession. They're going to try to push back. Matt DeRocher seems like he'll be able to get this one, maybe go toward the touch line. A little more pushing. Throw in for Concord. Matt DeRocher throws it over Alejo. Alejo's still fighting for possession. Ball's in the air. Goffstown finally comes up with it. Cam defending. Goffstown, nice cross there. Ben Mazer is able to knock that one out of bounds, and that's a throw-in for Goffstown. So Goffstown threatening. Concord doesn't want to give up a goal after having multiple opportunities. High throw-in. Jimmy with the header. Goffstown keeps in the box. Samir challenges. Ben Hughes. Alejo. Alejo steps. Samir's trying to get that out. It looks like Jock may come up with it. Ben's with him, might run up the line. No clearance yet. Now Matt DeRocher's got time. Let's see if he can just clear this one. Sees Alejo. Alejo looking upfield. Sees Matt back to Matt. Matt back to Alejo. Nice little 1-2 game going here. Alejo waiting for someone. Jock with the header. Alejo splits the defenders. Sends it to Samir. Samir can't quite get toward the goal. This one might drop for a corner for Concord. Alejo really made that happen with a couple nice moves a little past midfield to get some space. And the result is a Concord corner. So we have another substitution for Concord. Luxar has come in for Ben Mazer. So I think Luxar will be at that right wing position. Ben will get a little break. Alejo, the lefty, going to kind of curve this one in towards the goal. A little deep. Let's see, there's Jimmy. Cam once again in the right place at the right time. Samir. And then Nick DeBono. And Matt DeRocher is able to send it up to Nick. Nick's got players on his right, players behind him, players on his left. Finally decides to send it up to Matt DeRocher. Matt's going to try to put this in front of the goal. Gets pushed off a little bit, and that's going to be Concord throw-in. So Matt DeRocher taking the throw-in. Jock, nice move there to get in the box. He sees Alejo Samir tries to chip it, and easy save for the keeper. Punt's going to drop a little past midfield. Sujan's there, but Goffstown wins that second ball. They're pressing forward. Matt DeRocher with a nice header to stop that first pass, but Goffstown with a chance here. Goffstown sends it toward the box. Cam is there. He's going to use that left foot up the line, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Looks like another sub for Concord. I think that's Don coming in for Cam. So Don Yamo coming in for Cam Littlefield. So Don will maybe be on that right wing position now. See if he can get something going. Luxar tries to put it ahead to Samir. Just a little too far, but Samir is able to come up with it. And somehow out of the chaos, there's Samir with the ball right around midfield. Finds Alejo. Alejo's got Luxar on his right, but he's going to take it toward the middle. Jock on a foot race. Here he is again. Cuts it back. And what a goal. Look at that patience. Alejo had a chance, had it on his right foot, pins that ball down, waits for the defenders to pass him by, calmly puts that in the top left corner. Great goal by Alejo. We don't expect anything less. I think that's Alejo's third goal on the season. He leads the team. I think 3 of the 8 or so goals have been scored by Alejo. So, and that was a great pass by Jock for the assist. Just kind of off that back heel, left it for Alejo, and then Alejo finished the job. So we got 1-0 Concord. About 9 minutes left in this first half. Don Yamo comes in and quickly wins the ball. Goffstown gets it back. Matt DeRocher's there. Finds Alejo to Don. And Goffstown wisely sends that out of bounds. Nick DeBono now. He's going to bring it towards the middle. He's going to take this one, see how far he can go. Maybe give it an offering to goal. It's a smart idea. See if we can make something happen. Now Concord's going to drop back. They definitely don't want to give up a quick equalizer here. They want to keep the pressure on. 8 minutes left. If you can get another one before halftime. Great tackle. I think they're gonna whistle that one on Samir. Looks like that kicks a little up from where the contact was. You can see the tuft of grass, but puts it in the box. Alejo. Deflects off Goffstown for a Concord throw-in. Here's Alejo. Little too heavy, not quite the right angle. But he saw Jock streaking up that left side. Definitely some potential there. That one's going to land about midfield. Samir's close. Goes to Goffstown. Ben Hughes gets bodied off the ball a little bit. A nice tackle. Clean tackle. Whoa. 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 Wow. From this angle, that looked like a textbook tackle. Ben Hughes puts that one towards the end line. I think the Goffstown player stumbled a little bit, but Concord's hoping this doesn't lead to a quick equalizer for Goffstown. They're moving way up. They're moving this one way up. This is just on the edge of the box. This is a tough spot right here. Wow. Boy, that could not have worked out worse for Concord. Good tackle. The refs put this one all the way, maybe about 19 yards out, 20 yards out. Concord sets their wall. Nader's in goal. Header comes in, and it's a goal. Wow, well, can't do much about that. So Concord's going to have to see if they can recover here after being on the wrong end of that call. Ends up with a nice ball in the box. Went past the first Goffstown player, but another player was there to knock it in. So we got 1-1. Boy, did you see that? That was a great tackle. I don't know what. That was terrible. So let's see how they do here. Jock in the middle. So Concord with the throw in. Ben sees Luke Saar going up that line. That's going to be Concord ball. Goes to Luke Saar again. Nice throw in. Luke Saar comes up with it, sees Alejo. Alejo punches it to Luke Saar. Oh, nice little ball there. Oh my. Oh my. Which way? Okay. Concord. Looked like they were calling that a free kick for Goffstown, but I think the ref just didn't have a chance to signal. So we got a Concord free kick. Alejo could try to put this on frame from here. He's got Ben Hughes coming towards him. Tie in the box. Makes it through. Jimmy! Yes! Jimmy with the goal! Jimmy Rudakanga, his second on the season. First one came, I think, on a corner, a free kick as well. All the way up from that back line. Center back comes up. It looks like it went first over maybe to Don, and then Jimmy was there to punch it in. It caught the underside of the crossbar, I think. Goffstown was trying to clear it off the line, but the ref was there and called that one a goal. So Jimmy's got to be happy about that. Second goal in the season. So 2-1 now, and things are happening quickly now. Jimmy Rudakanga with the goal, Alejo Caceres with the other goal for Concord, and in between, Goffstown scored off a free kick. So just under 4 minutes in the first half. Nick DeBono with the big clearance. They may have to play it back or play it out of bounds. Let's see what they do. Play it back to the goalie. Goalie doesn't get all that one. Don's there. Ball's on the left side, just outside the box. Don's putting the pressure on. It deflects off of Don and out of bounds. So throw in for Goffstown. Big throw in over Matt's head, but he's in position to, we get a whistle there. Matt ends up on the grass. Alejo thinks about taking maybe a quick touch, but instead he leaves it for Nick. So is Nick going to try and put this one in the box? He's got Alejo up there and Samir. He's got Jock outside the box. That's trouble. Good defense by Goffstown. Nick DeBono does come up with it. Presses it ahead. 2 touches. And lets it fly. Ooh, just wide. Definitely nice effort by Nick there to get free and let loose that shot. So Concord keeping the pressure on. It's 2-1, but they're definitely have the advantage in oh, that's unfortunate. That's Jock, and that's a oh, wow. Deflected. Boy, that's a goal if Goffstown can't get a piece of that. Jock was he was squaring up for that. You could see that come off his foot with quite a bit of velocity. So Alejo's going to set up for another corner. Jock, Luxar, Jimmy, Samir in the box. Ben Hughes makes a run toward the corner and then heads back to the box. That's up towards Jimmy again. Jimmy gets a head on it. Luxar. Ben Hughes back to Alejo. Alejo cuts it to his left. Gets another whistle. Jimmy's right there in the mix. So Jock's setting up for this free kick. Alejo's nearby. I think they're going to send Goffstown back a little bit. Jock, interesting. Oh, somehow they let that go. That's unconscionable. Wow. Alejo up for the header and ends up taking a solid bit of contact there. I think if that's not in the box, they're going to whistle that, but they don't want to give up a PK with less than a minute left in the first half. Alejo to Ben Hughes. Ben sends in the box. Jimmy's there. Sujan's there. Goffstown can't quite clear. Jimmy's still there. Sends it back in for Sujan. Looks like Goffstown wants a handball, though. It seemed like they had another good shot by Jock. Good save by Goffstown. Concord's keeping the pressure on. We're down to the last seconds of this first half. Concord maybe hoping if they could sneak one more goal in this half, that would be nice going to halftime. Then again, Goffstown's hoping they can go in with an even 2-2 score. Nice move. Great tackle by Jimmy. They can't call that one, so they end the half. So both teams are getting ready for the second half. Goffstown is on the field. Now zoom out. Yeah, you can use it one hand if you want. Just put it like that. So Nader back in goal. Didn't have too much to do that first half. Looks like we might be back to our starting 11. Nick and Jimmy in the back with Ben Hughes and Matt DeRocher, your outside backs. Ben and Samir, your CDMs. Don, left wing. Alejo, your offensive mid. Jock, striker, and Meyer Cooper, your right wing. So Alejo keeping the pressure on, forces Goffstown to play backwards. Goffstown sends it up. Nice pass, little deflection. Goffstown trying to come out strong, keep the ball a little longer. A lot of space. Alejo steps to it, sends it out wide. That's off of Goffstown for a Concord throw-in. Finds Jock up the line, and another Concord throw-in. So Concord's going to try and move this ball upfield. I think getting a goal early on here would be huge for Concord, a two-goal lead, and then hope that the defenders and Nader can just keep it going. Nice header, sends it in the box, no one there. Jimmy's going to step to that, gets past him, but Samir's there to clean it up. Cuts it back to his left, sees some players behind him. He sees Ben Hughes on his right. Ben Hughes is going to send it up to Meyer. Meyer keeps it to Ben. Ben loses possession. Goffstown, I think, going to come up with this one. Nick calls for that ball. Goffstown with the header. Ben Mazer on the run, up that right line, trying to direct some traffic. Sends it in the corner for Ben Hughes. That's going to die right there by the end line. Nice pass. Ben Hughes. Sorry, that wasn't Ben. That was Alejo. I should know that because Ben Hughes is on the backside. So Concord ends up with a throw-in. Alejo's there, corner of the box. Gets away from him a little bit, and Goffstown capitalizes. Oh, wow. Wow. That sort of came out of nowhere. Good run by Goffstown. Nader with the save, and Goffstown ends up with the corner. So a corner for Goffstown here early in the second half. About 2.5 minutes in. Looks like he's maybe going to swing it out. Righty, he's going to swing it away from the goal. Goffstown once again finds that ball in the box. Nick DeBono with a great challenge. And I think that was Nick who sends it out. Concord's going to have to figure out how to keep those balls from bounce around inside the box. That's definitely going to give Goffstown a chance to put in the net. Nice little move there. And Matt DeRocher sends it towards the near touchline. Jimmy's there. Let's hope he gets a solid foot on it. And that's going to be off Concord for a Goffstown throw-in. Don Yemo's right there. He's got his back turned. That's going to stay in. And wow, it gets out the card. So number 18 for Goffstown gets a yellow. Real hard tackle on Matt DeRocher. Matt's definitely favoring that right leg. Looks like he's going to try to walk it off. So a hard tackle there results in a yellow for Goffstown, and he'll be spending a little time on the bench. Matt looks like he's okay to keep going. So a free kick deep in Concord's end here. About 1 yard off the end line. Nick sends it almost to midfield. Up. Hooks a little bit, ends up out of bounds. Got a nice piece of that. It's going to be a throw-in for Goffstown. About midfield. Samir putting the pressure on. Nice touches by Goffstown. Find some space in the middle. Ben Mazer trying to keep the pressure on. Goffstown switches fields. No one there. Don's going to win that one over Alejo. Nice pass to the middle of the field. Ben's going to try to step to that one. Samir. Goffstown with the chance. And another nice tackle by Jimmy. They get tangled up there on the right side, but Ben Hughes comes up with it with a lot of space. He's got wheels. See if he can't find the maroon jersey. It looks like another offsides maybe. Was off and then came back on. So we got a free kick here for Concord. Oops. Okay, Jimmy's going to take this free kick. He sees Alejo. Maybe Matt DeRocher tries to send it over to to Meyer. Meyer to Ben. Ben back to Matt DeRocher. Matt brings it down. Sends it across midfield. Throw in for Goffstown. Goffstown holds off Meyer. Ben kicks that one out of bounds. Another throw-in. Ben Hughes fighting for that one. And Jimmy up towards Jock. Meyer's able to keep it in. Jimmy's going to put pressure on. Goffstown's going to turn it outside. They got a lot of help on the inside, too. They're able to send that up the line. Ben Hughes, nice little ball over his head, up to Alejo. Alejo finds Samir. Samir, Jock. Jock comes up with it, turns it in, gives himself some space. Alejo back to Nick. Nick's going to switch fields. Nice pass to Matt DeRocher. Matt tries to poke it through to Alejo. Samir and Don are both there. They're going to figure this one out. Don sends it over Jock's head. And Don's in pursuit. Don's moved all the way off to the right side of the field. Don's playing your left wing, but he's going to have to get himself back in position in case they switch fields. But doesn't look like it. Ben with the tap to Alejo. Alejo back to Ben. Ben running toward the box. Sees Jock. Can't get it there. Samir comes up with it. Samir, big kick, deflected by Goffstown. That's going to stay in bounds. I think Samir's going to win that one. Sees Matt. Matt DeRocher's got a lot of options. Back to Samir. A little 1-2. Samir, nice pass. Finds Don. Once again, Goffstown loves getting that arm up to win some space, but the result is a Concord corner. We're going to get Sujan coming in for Samir, who was running hard on those last couple possessions. So we got Jock taking the corner. Don is right there next to him for a short ball. Ben Mazer, Alejo in the box. That's toward the box. That's deep. Jimmy's there. Puts it in the box. And Ben Mazer with the goal from Jimmy Rudakanga. Jimmy with the header sends it back in the box. Ben is there to finish. Jock's taking some credit for that, getting it started with the nice corner. But no assist for Jock. That goes to Jimmy. And Ben's got to be thrilled. I think that's the first goal he scored since 8th grade. Yeah, for real. So I'm sure he's thrilled. But great corner by Jock, great header by Jimmy, and Ben was in the right spot and calmly put it in the back of the net. So we got 3-1 Concord. And Goffstown sends it into the Concord zone. A lot of red jerseys, but Goffstown's pressing ahead. Jimmy puts that between Ben and Meyer for a Goffstown throw-in. Goffstown throws quick. They're not going to just sit back. They're definitely going to try to get another goal on the board here. Alejo can't make that little slide to his left. Another great play by Jimmy. Jimmy's doing yeoman's work on the back line there. So throwing for Goffstown. Top of the box. Ben Mazer leans in. Goffstown trips on the ball. Nothing there. Jimmy pushes that up past midfield. Goffstown with the header. Let's see if Concord can win it. Sujan's there. He's going to try to challenge. Alejo in the vicinity as well. Ben Mazer with the header. Drops. Big body for Goffstown. Comes down with it. And Matt DeRocher with a nice clear. Gives Concord a little time to reset. Meyer with a nice move. Sees Ben Hughes with the overlap. Ben to Jock. Jock withstands a fair amount of contact there. And once again, after all that, Jock's got the ball running towards the goal. That's what he does. That deflects. Ooh, that's probably keeper's ball. Keeper pulls it in. So Concord's keeping the pressure on. Goffstown's trying to counter. A lot could happen in these next few minutes. Sujan's there. Alejo. Sorry, Ben Hughes picks up the errant pass. But Goffstown regains possession. And can't complete that pass, sends it out of bounds. Matt DeRocher up for another throw-in. He sees Jock. I think he's going to go to Jock. Jock calmly. You know, once again, couple moves. Nick DeBono sends it towards the box. Matt DeRocher playing way up, so not sure if anyone has rotated back for Concord because Matt is one of the backs, one of the defenders. So Don Yamos maybe got to get back and recover a little bit. Jimmy's there. Up. Yeah, hold on. I wonder if anyone has an umbrella. I wonder if Jen has one. Where is she? Hey, Jen, do you have an umbrella? Goffstown plays it to that touchline. Nice idea. A little unlucky there. That would have been a good opportunity, but instead Concord comes up with a throw-in. Hey, we got a Dirk appearance. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Okay, so, oh, a lot of grabbing there. That's Nick making a run there, and Goffstown had no choice but to just sort of hold him up. And I think in a lot of instances that's an automatic yellow because Nick seemed to have a clear path to the goal. Instead, Concord sends it up to Jock. Jock to the touch line. It looks like they keep it in. Don is there. Oh, they right to Alejo. It's not what you want to do. Finally, Goffstown has some sense and tries to clear it. Ben Hughes going to send this one forward to Meyer. Concord's up a little bit, so Goffstown could counter here. A throw in for Goffstown on the far side. Goffstown going to try to switch fields maybe, sends it to the middle. Sujan calmly takes that down, sees Jock. Jock lets it get away from him, but Ben's there. Ben up to Meyer. Meyer sees Jock. Jock sees he's got Sujan. Sujan's got to get on. Instead, Matt DeRocher with a nice run. Matt's been making some runs from the back line there. Ben with the header to Jock. Jock to Alejo. Alejo's going to see Don. Oh, a little too much. Looked like Don was cutting in. Alejo was maybe sending him to the corner. But certainly a nice idea. So we'll see if Matt DeRocher keeps pressing up from that back line. He's made some nice runs, which, you know, one more, maybe a slightly better pass, no deflection. Maybe he gets a chance to put it on goal. Instead, he's got a throw in here. It's right to Jock. Gets it in quick. Jock steps over it, leaves it for Don. I'm sure he did that on purpose. And that's a corner for Concord. So, Jock, if you're watching this, you did that on purpose, right? You just let that one go so Don could maybe get a chance for a cross. Jock lines up for the corner. This is where Concord got their last one. It's Ben making the run. That's another deep one. There's Jimmy again. Back in. And now Alejo's there. And Alejo, and oh, deflects off the goalie. I think that was Don Yamo was right there. Don almost volleyed that one in. So Concord looks pretty dangerous on those corners from the left side. But the result is a goal kick for Goffstown. Alejo's there, gets the first touch on it. Goffstown now gets the next touch, but Don's there. Sujan's going to win this one, I think. Presses it forward. Sees Alejo. Alejo back to Matt DeRocher on the left side, and Matt shows some good footwork there for a throw-in. He's going to see maybe Sujan making a run. There's Alejo. Alejo bodies through. He's got. They're playing back. I don't know if I would do that. Looks like Matt or Ben on that one. Uh-oh, this is a little dangerous here. Matt DeRocher, big recovery. Jimmy there, gets a foot in. Jimmy's trying to maybe do a little grabbing. Refs missed that one. Sujan, he's got Jock, he's got Don, he's got Nick DeBono coming in from the back. Nick's going to bring that to the outside. Is he going to make a run to the corner? Alejo steps over it. Goffstown comes up now. Concord's got to be careful here because they got Nick DeBono playing up. So they're going to try to slow this down, give Nick a chance to recover. Look at Nick, makes that run all the way from one end line to the other. And looks like a corner for Goffstown. So we got a couple subs coming in. We got Salvador coming in for Jock at the striker position, and Samir coming in for Meyer. And it looks like this will be sorry, not Samir coming in. Samir coming in for Meyer. Samir coming in for Meyer. And it looks like this will be a corner for Goffstown. So Goffstown's got three guys sprinkled in the box, two right at the top edge at the 18-yard line. One of them is pretty open there in the middle. Jimmy steps up for the header. That's Salvador. His first touch after coming into the game. So Salvador's going to press up now, put some pressure on. Sujan, oh, nice little move by Goffstown, but Samir's able to disabuse him of the ball. Samir finds himself sandwiched between a couple white jerseys, and Concord will come up with the free kick. A big smile from Samir. He's having a good game. So Nick's going to take this free kick. Oh, that's good play by the keeper to come out for that one. Lejo was making a nice run. Punt by the keeper. It looks like Sujan's in position. Gets a head on it. Comes up to Alejo. Alejo's got Salvador inside, and he's got Don on his outside. Don's going to come towards the box. Pushes it over to his right foot. Alejo brings it to his left, sends it to Don in the corner. Don's got a good left foot there. He can send that in front of the box, which he does. Sal's there. Ben tries another one. Falls wide. That's going to be a corner for Concord. Ben was first to let the ref know that that one ended up deflecting. So we have another corner for Concord. Now Jonk's not in to take this one, so they're going to send up Samir. So I'm sure Samir can work some of the same magic right here. He's got Matt up close. No one's on him, so maybe a nice quick pass to Matt, which is what they do. Matt's got some space to Samir. Samir's going to send this in the box. Ben, oh, nice try on the header. Just a little high. Ben gets just a bit of it. And now there's Sujan comes up with it. Salvador, let's see what he can do. He's going to make a case for himself, getting a little more time at that striker position. And now Goffstown with a chance to push back. Gives Salvador a chance to catch up. He's trailing the play, but a little contact there, nothing too major. Ben gets a foot in there, sends it up near Salvador. And now Concord takes a stab at it, can't get it, but Samir ends up with it. He sees Don. Oh, he's going to send Don in the corner here, I think. Nope, instead he sees Alejo. Alejo runs into some trouble. They're going to whistle that. Alejo, good positioning, way to keep his body close to the ball. Draws the whistle. We're almost 20 minutes into the second half, almost halfway through the second half, so about 20 minutes plus remaining in the game. Alejo, little short ball to Sujan, 1-2 back to Alejo. Alejo, nice pass to Matt. There's Matt. Oh, Matt was ready for that. That looked like they drew that up in the playbook. A nice 1-2 sends Matt into the box. Matt puts it in front for Jimmy, and unfortunately it comes off high and goes just over Jimmy, just over the goal. But great run there. I'm sure Matt's going to make sure Jimmy knows that he took away his assist. So I think it's Jimmy's responsibility here to see if he can get Matt a goal. Nice ball there, Jimmy. All right, he made up for that last one by stopping the Goffstown run. I think Jimmy wants that one back. He was hoping for a second goal today. And you can't say enough about that pass from Matt. I mean, what a nice pass. Sujan turns upfield, reassesses, finds Ben Hughes. Alejo in the middle. Concord's working in the middle of the field now. Sujan, very nicely done. Keeps possession, puts it ahead of Alejo. Alejo's got Matt. Here's Matt again. Matt wants to make something happen, I think. Sujan ends up with it. There's Samir. Samir's going to play it out to Matt. Oh, they're going to whistle him for offsides. He's not used to being up there, so we'll give him a pass on that one. Samir, nice win. Back to Goffstown. Goffstown, nice little volley by Matt. Nice touch by Don. Salvador and Alejo were in the vicinity. Now Don is going to send Alejo down that left side. Alejo, what's he going to do? Bring it towards the goal. Sends it in. I think that ended up behind Ben. Ben tried an acrobatic little spin there. But Concord, you get the feeling that they're starting to put it together. They're starting to make some runs. They're getting some real chances. Nice passing and finding some players in the box with a chance to put it in the goal. It's a nice pass from Ben to Nick. Nick once again. Oh, wow. Boy, you saw Nick take a tumble there. Another card, a yellow for Goffstown. So Concord's defenders are pressing forward. We've seen Nick up there. We've seen Matt up there. We've seen Jimmy up there. Ben Hughes may end up making a few runs here. But Nick really made that happen with that strong run up the right side. So Ben Mazer, Salvador, Samir in the box. Don's over here kind of lying in wait on the left side of the box right near the 18-yard line. Let's see if he's going to try to come in if Nick sends this deep. Don could try to kind of insinuate himself into the play. So they're pacing it off. Nick gets some extra room. Nick might try to put this in the corner. Pops it up high. There's Don with the left foot. Salvador. Oh! I think that was Salvador in the box.
Why is he playing? Why is he playing?
Yo, Salvador, Pasco,
That's
don't do my cousin, bro. Come on.
Why is he playing? That's the question.
That's some
Does he have to?
nice work by Concord there to get a good chance.
Like who?
Hey, come on, man. What is Jack? Jack should be there.
I love you too.
Another great set piece by Concord there. Still 3-1. Concord's had a lot of chances in the second half, but only one goal to show for them. Down to about 17 minutes left. Sujan winning a lot of headers there in the middle part in his midfield position. Playing nice physical defense. Don comes up with it, cuts it out to his left, sends Salvador. Goffstown's gonna maybe play it back to the goalie. It's a bouncing ball, not an easy one to handle. Oh, Ben with the chest, hoping to come right up with that one. Maybe put it on goal. Concord keeping Goffstown on their heels, but still, it's only a 2-goal game with a lot of time left. 16 minutes left. You hope Concord's going to regret if they cough up this lead that they didn't put in a couple of those easy ones. No whistle there. Ben Hughes maybe gives a Goffstown player a little help. Tries to step over. There's Ben. Ben's not giving him an inch, making him play negative. Coach is going to enjoy seeing that. Sal takes a little swing. Now Ben Mazer there, race to the end line. Ben with the nice slide. Out of bounds. Goffstown with the throw in. Ben sees Salvador. Salvador to Samir. Ooh. Didn't see what happened, but I think looks like Samir must have given a push there. Oh. Looks like a card. Yellow for Samir. For a second, we could see the red card from here when he took him out of his pocket. So that was a scary moment. So Samir's going to head to the bench. Meyer Cooper's coming in, so they may move the players around a bit. Meyer usually plays out on the wing, but they might put him as a center mid right here. So free kick here for Goffstown. These are always problematic. Towards the goal, Goffstown header. Alejo comes up with it. He sees Salvador, I think, put it a little too far ahead of him. It's all right. This will give Concord a little breather. Good idea. Bad luck. Ben Mazer tried to give that nice little soft pass to Alejo. A little miscommunication for Goffstown. And Goffstown comes up with it. Nice passing. A lot of one-touch passing. Ben tries to get that towards Sal, but the Goffstown defenders are there to send it back into Concord side of the field. Ben Hughes gets around on that, is able to keep it in. And Ben Hughes once again. Ben Mazer with the header there. But Goffstown's making their way upfield. And this is going to be Nader's ball, or he's going to let that go out. So Don Yemo heading here to the near touchline. And Nader's going to prepare for a goal kick. Not too many of these today for Nader, which is evidence of Concord doing a good job of keeping Goffstown from getting too many scoring opportunities. They do have a goal, but that was on one of their few chances. Meyer sends it back over his head towards Salvador. Meyer is going to get another play on it, and Goffstown throw-in. Ball's, looks like Salvador's going to come up with this one. Tries to squeeze through a very small, tight space there, and Goffstown's going to take advantage. They're going to come back. That's off Ben Mazer. Nick's there for the header. Falls to Goffstown. Ben Hughes pressure. Nice Ben winning the ball. Concord seems content to just kind of send it back into Goffstown's side of the field, and if they can put something together, great. If not, they'll sort of hold to this 3-1 lead. Meyer gets helped down, so it's going to be a free kick for Concord. Refs are bringing Concord further up. Alejo. He could see Jimmy here. He could play it to switch. Tries to get up to Matt DeRocher again. Every time I look up, Matt's in the box, threatening. Meyer puts that in a little bit of no man's land, but Alejo's fine. Alejo to Meyer. Meyer plays it back, and that one goes out of bounds. So Concord's gonna sink back in a defensive pose. Ben Hughes up the line. Nick DeBono heads that one on the bounce. Now Nick's going to maybe come through. Once again, Nick ends up, that's not going to make it to the, that's going to make it just enough in the box for the keeper to make a play on it. This looks like Nick DeBono, looks like Meyer's there. Nick DeBono in the general area. Ben Hughes gets a head on it. Meyer takes his time, sees Ben Hughes, a little 1-2, sends it to Salvador. Ben Hughes steps in front nicely, but loses his footing. Alejo's there, and then Ben Mazer just clears it. And that's going to be another goal, another punt for the Goffstown goalkeeper. He rolls it out in the middle. Salvador in pursuit. Don steps in to Salvador. That was a real chance there. Don and Salvador. Not a lot of defenders on the other side of the ball. And Goffstown's able to clear it. Sujan cuts it upfield. Nice move. He's got a man behind him. Tries to challenge. Nice ball. Oh, and offsides. Salvador may have left a little early. But Sujan, great job getting free there. And Sujan accelerates to full speed pretty quick. He started from a standstill, and he was moving with some momentum after just maybe 2 steps. That's going to be Nick DeBono. So Concord at this point is winning most of those 50-50 balls, which is a little bit different from the first half. There's another one. That's Alejo. Here's Nick DeBono stepping up again, just in front of Alejo's foot. Matt DeRocher wins one, and Concord throw-in. So under 10 minutes now. Still 3-1 Concord. Nice little flick. Salvador sees Don, looks past him, plays Alejo. Alejo wins that ball, has a little time now, can decide what to do. Deflects off Goffstown. Ben waits on that one, then sends it into Sujan. Sujan trying to make some space, plays it out to Meyer. Looks like Meyer offsides maybe. It's unclear if that was I think it was Meyer offsides. But once again, Concord's continuing to threaten. Sujan, nice little touch, brings it down, finds Ben. Ben leaves it for Matt. Matt loses possession. Goffstown's got numbers on that left side, but Nick is once again there to stem the bleeding. Goffstown steps up. Concord's maybe pressing ahead a little bit, but there's Ben Hughes. Whenever Goffstown seems on the verge of a counter, someone from one of the Concord players is ready to step in. Here we got a substitution. Don Yamo heading to the bench. Cam Littlefield, the hero of the Exeter game, is making his way to that left wing position. We got a Concord throw-in on the far side. Goes up to Ben Mazer, who sends it up the line. Oh, not quite. I think that was Salvador there that Ben was trying to find on that pass. So Goffstown playing in their own end. Maybe going to switch the field. They got someone in the middle. There's Jimmy. Finds Alejo. Alejo's got Cam on his left. It's a great ball. Goffstown has to send that out of bounds. Beautiful pass by Alejo. Put it right where Cam was running. If Goffstown doesn't play that one out, Cam's got a good chance to maybe send that one inside the box in front of the net. Instead, it's a throw-in. He's got Alejo. Alejo gives a little flick into the box, and Goffstown sends it wide near the fans. Quick hands by one of the spectators to protect someone in a chair. A little Ben sends it back to Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes sees Meyer on that right touch line. So Concord has switched the field down in the corner for Salvador and out of bounds. Looks like a Concord throw-in, I think. Concord throw-in, must have been deflected. Or maybe there's a little whistle. No, this is a throw-in, so Ben comes up for the throw-in. Tries to send it into Alejo. And that ball's in the parking lot. So a little short delay there. Sal near that end line gets tangled up. Meyer comes up with it. There's not a lot of space down there, but Sal somehow comes out, and is he going to put this in the box? He tries to send it in. It gets deflected for another Concord corner. Now on this side, I think Alejo might take this one. So let's see. Cam, Jimmy, Sal at the 18-yard box, top of the 18-yard box. Sujan right behind them. Matt DeRocher coming from this far side. Alejo sends it in. Low one. Sal's there. Still trouble. Meyer. Oh, big effort there by Ben Hughes. But Goffstown temporarily has it. Nice little move by Sujan. And here's Alejo again. He's got Matt DeRocher making a run, a late run. Ben Mazer tries to put it on goal. Nothing doing. Jimmy's going to, another deflection. Lots of deflections. And Goffstown, when all said and done, has that ball by the near touchline. Little 1-2. Sends little Meg for Cam, unfortunately. Now let's see if Ben suffers the same fate. Nope. Alejo. After all that, Alejo with the ball. Sends it to Cam. Cam doesn't quite get there. Oh, could have been 2 handballs there. Alejo doesn't have a lot of help right now, but look at that. Once again, and who's on the far side? Meyer. Meyer's going to bring this one down. Takes a big loop. He's got Nick behind him. All right, let's see what Nick can do here. Nice fake. He's got Sujan. Sujan to Ben Hughes. Now Goffstown's pressuring. Oh, this is... Concord maybe plays around a little too long. Down under 5 minutes now. Concord just going to try to hold on here. Ben Mazer getting a little physical there. Dumps it into the corner. Meyer's there. Meyer gives himself a little space, and another corner for Concord. Sorry, that's a goal kick for Goffstown. Damn. We don't need that anymore, right? Goffstown making a run up the far side. I think that went out for a Concord throw-in. Salvador can't get there, but Alejo sees Matt DeRocher, plays back to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to maybe try to switch fields. There's Matt once again. Matt, good idea. That ball's going to stay in, so... Oh, they're going to whistle that. That's got to be a... No card there. So Jimmy stops that run. Definitely could have been a yellow there, because that was a chance for Goffstown. Goffstown player was hoping for a yellow, and Jimmy was able to avoid that fate. So free kick for Goffstown. Send it to the box. Some red jerseys there. Nick is there for the first header. Ben sends that up the line. Goffstown tries to keep it in. Oh, Sujan comes up with another one. Sujan really playing some solid soccer out there today in the midfield. Refs are looking at their watch. Can't be all that much time left. Maybe could be a couple minutes. No more than 2 minutes left, I don't think. There's not 5 minutes left. So Goffstown throw-in. Concord throw-in. Sal continues to fight for that ball. Goffstown keeps it in the intensity's dropped a little bit in this last minute. You wonder if both teams are more or less acknowledging the result. Coach Indriago reminding the Concord players to take care of the ball. I don't want to, give up an easy one here. Oof, jeez, no whistle there. A lot of contact. Sal was getting manhandled a little bit, but he seemed to withstand it, no problem. So a throw in for Meyer. He's got Salvador in the box. Salvador back to Luxar and Goffstown, big punt here. Looks like that's Ben with the fake header. Takes it off the leg. Nick. Oh, look at that. He's got Cam. He's going to send Cam. Cam is there. Cam's going to keep that one in. Oh. Subs for Goffstown. So they're going to restart. I think the refs will be blowing this one any second now. Oh, maybe Sujan, though, isn't ready to end this game. It's a great clear by Jimmy. And there we go. So that's full time. Concord comes away with a 3-1 victory. First half was pretty even, both in terms of score and in terms of play. And in the second half, Concord really came on a lot stronger, just kept the pressure on the entire second half and was able to get a couple more goals for the 3-1 win. So our goals tonight, first goal was Alejo. The second goal was Jimmy. I think that one was assisted by Jock, maybe? And then the last one was Ben, assisted by Jimmy. Concord really taking advantage of those set pieces, the corners and the free kicks. And here they are, celebrating a hard-earned win. Great game. Nader played the whole game in goal, stepping in, getting a start today. Looked good back there. The middle part of the field, Sujan, Alejo, Samir, Ben all played really well. And of course, Jimmy, the defenders, Jimmy with a goal, with an assist, Matt DeRocher with some great runs, Nick DeBono. So well played all around. Concord's next game will be a tough one against Bedford away next week. So Concord 3 wins, 2 losses, and a tie on the season heading into the Bedford game.